taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
11 MT. Big search, 12.
A first carry now for Chase Brown.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
75 yards.
And the Bengals go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 36. Play action. Now it's Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Allen's pass intercepted.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Right here, 3. Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
At the 35-yard line.
Allen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. They tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing now is Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. DJ Moore. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Burrow.
Able to find Higgins. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
That's good. We're on Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
180. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
2nd and 10.
At the Bengals' 47-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop it. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they're saying it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Pass on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills have taken the lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. They'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Can. 11 coming.
Burrow will throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone would come free.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Bills.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties from big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Burrow looking to pass. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Over the middle, Jnmadden7. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
19 yards. That's good.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Empty, gun. 11 mighty. 180. Lights up.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw again. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So the completion results. Yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Jnmadden7. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
An extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Here's McPherson now to send it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Second down in a yard.
Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Allen.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And the Bills first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And this is caught inside the 5. That he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Buffalo.
Khalil Shakir in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Bills are going to recover. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get...
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Khalil Shakir.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
22 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Now it's Burrow. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
Dancing to his left.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To the air again, Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Bengals first down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From a yard out.
And the Bengals get a bit closer. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Bengals 22.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Able to slither by. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Cook up the gut. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket,
You got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Allen going to throw. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Allen now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Now they can't bring him down. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. McPherson on for the point after. And the lead is down to 2.
Next to score, Bills 31, Bengals 29. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to widen their advantage. Bass on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Bills 38, Bengals 29. Tyler Bass.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going to...
And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. There he goes left side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the 3rd quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be?
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Bengals grab it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think a lecture on ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it? They almost gave up a score.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. Now inside the 25. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Brown. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. P-Ryan is into the end zone for a touchdown. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point
In motion, the tight end. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
44. Bengals 35.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw, it's Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
16 yards. First down, Bills.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 3. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Allen.
The 6-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Dexter Lawrence drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
Field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And that is going to sail wide right. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 9-point game.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. 66 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
They try and run forward here with Brown. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Chase Brown taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And the lead is down to 2.
Next the score, Bills 44, Bengals 42. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Cook.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
It's a pickup of 6.
2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Inside give to Davis. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
To throw is Allen.
That is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180. 11, come.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
For the extra point.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
Bengals 49, Bills 44. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson now to send it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Khalil Shakir.
65 yards.
And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Allen to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
Here's Bass now to send it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Burrow.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's time just yet.
At the 42-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Throwing, Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him 11 that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's now third down.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Flush to his right.
That's complete to Chase.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. Now Burrow. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Bills.
And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Here's first down.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
To throw, Burrow.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Escapes the defender. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Here's Bass now to send it away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Now they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game.
And as this defense